Attention. Go.
I've been looking forward to this pairs race. I'll tell you why, but we've got the Serbians on the left of your picture, and the two Serbian rowers, to my mind, they're the favourites for this, Martin Mackovic and Victor Pivac. And then we have the two Frenchmen, they are on the right. So Serbia on the left as you look, and France on the right. That's Benoit Demey, he's in the red top, and Edouard Joinville. So we're down to Fawley, John. What do you make of the race?
Well, you know, I thought slightly erratic steering by the French off the start, so perhaps they put a lot of energy in early but didn't get the return because they had to steer. However, what's interesting is the crews have settled down, clearly similar boat speeds. And once the crews settle and they got a similar boat speed, you can expect to see a good race. Very moving towards the booms a bit here. The French struggling slightly with the steering.
So they are, and these two young Serbians are under real pressure, and it'd be great if we get a look at them. The bowman of the Serbian crew, Martin Mackovic. Martin Mackovic is really struggling. He is from the Cal Barkley 8 that won so impressively in America. The French are trying to row through the Serbians. My co-commentator is tapping me on the shoulder because I'm talking about the Serbians that the French are rowing through. He's got a real thing about that. So let's take a look at the French. We'll talk about the Serbians in a moment. But there's Edouard Joinville in the blue and black top, and Benoit Demey. They have had a massive push with about 800 metres to go. Will it be enough, John?
You know, I think it's really interesting to see what happened there. It just seemed almost within the space of about 20 strokes. You see when we're camera angle, it seemed like the French took perhaps a length, came from a length behind the Serbs to really put them under pressure. And I think from where we are now, it looks like there's only one winner, and that all happened within perhaps 20 or 30 strokes there. We zoomed in, and the Serbian crew looked quite comfortable at a length, and suddenly the French went.
So an impressive move. There's only about 500 metres left to go, and it does look like the Serbians, well, they rowed here in the visitors. They doubled up with two French fellow athletes, and Victor Pivac, the stroke of the Serbian crew, he is at Washington State University. John, I raced against his dad in the 1988 Olympics. Sorry,
wow.
Yeah, his dad, Laszlo Pivac, rowing then for Yugoslavia. That was before the Balkan Wars kicked off, but these two men, I thought, from Washington and Cal Barkley, come together for Serbia. Not the first time they rowed in the pair. I thought they'd be too strong for the French, and how wrong I was.
Well, you know, I think it's always hard to tell, I think, with the match racing, because the psychology of what goes on can be different. Perhaps the Serbs settled down, perhaps they thought they had the race in control, and were just taken by surprise a little there by the power and the intensity of that push that the French pair put in. And really the one-on-one racing can throw up some different results to those you might expect sometimes, because a sudden move like that can get into the minds of the crew that's leading.
So a look round by Martin Mackovic will tell the Serbians that it's probably all over for them now. We can see them about 200 metres to go ahead of them, and the French haven't let up. It's not been the brightest year for French heavyweight sweep rowing. Their 8 failed dismally last year, was broken up, and these men have come here. Benoit Demey, the man you're looking at in the red top, was in that French 8 in the World Championships in 2013. It's a failed project. Edouard Jonville, the stroke man, he is in the sort of blue and white top, has got silver medals in the under-23 championship, and they have really done so well.
They've rowed really well today, because under pressure early on from the Serbs, but they knew what they were capable of, kept focused in their boat, and then put in that devastating push in the middle.
So it's the two men from Avignon, Grenoble, and Sergio Nautic Donacy from France. They crossed the line ahead of the pair from Serbia. And there's the two Frenchmen, and well, really that key point in the race. And Edouard Joinville